Me a terrific. Great morning, everyone. Happy New Year to you. My name is Bernadine Kirkland, and I am a diamond with Akana. This company was started 5 years ago. Can't believe we're headed towards our 6th birthday in just a couple of months. I was introduced to this company by Michelle Stewart out of Clarksville, Texas, and I started in Boston, Massachusetts. Now I'm in Pensacola, Florida. But I just want to welcome you to the wonderful world of Akana. And thank whoever invited you because they loved you enough to share this important information with you. All right, so we're going to roll on in. So why are we here? What are we talking about? We're talking about the health crisis that we've been ignoring. So it starts with heart disease and cancer and diabetes and the shortened life. And the problem in the United States is something that our CEO coined a phrase called chewicide. She says, we are digging our graves with our fork. And if you take a look at the original diet that's on the left-hand side, you see it's full of bright, vibrant colors. It is basically eating from God's garden. It is things that nourish your body. Whereas our new diet on the right-hand side is fried food. It is fast food, and it's stuff that just doesn't do our body any good or any justice. There's something called a silent killer. And in 2020, nearly 700,000 people died from cardiovascular disease. And that means about 1 in 5 heart attacks are silent. The damage is done, but the person is not even aware of it. An alarming number of our 14 to 19-year-olds are already showing as much as 40% blocked arteries. That's a staggering statistic. And we want to know if you know the significance of age 45 for African Americans. Just think about that. What is the significance of the age 45 for African Americans? Well, I'll tell you, we have a dangerous level of arteriosclerotic plaque building up in our arteries. The first symbol that you see is a clear artery, and you see that it's, allows the blood to flow through freely. The second image you see is borderline, and it's starting to develop plaque around the outer walls, the inner walls. And then there's a high level of plaque on the inner walls, and then a dangerous levels, which leads to blocked artery. And at that age 45, we are 2 times more likely to die from heart disease. So our vision at Akana, we vision a world where everyone has access to nutrition and the resources they need to thrive, creating a healthier, wealthier, and more resilient communities. Through our blood type campaign, we're empowering millions of families to discover their blood type and embrace our 5 steps to generational health. You'll hear me talk more about that. So a simple, personalized roadmap to wellness. By fostering these habits, we aim to break the cycle of disease and poverty, building a foundation for generational health and prosperity for families worldwide. So we've identified 5 key reasons why problems impact our community. The first reason is a lack of understanding blood types. People are like, what? Blood types? How does that have anything to do with what we're talking about? Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live life most healthfully. And Akana is committed to helping 1 million families learn their blood type. So if you know your blood type, feel free to drop it in the chat. If you don't know your blood type, simply write, I don't know, because the person who invited you here will have a way for you to learn that blood type. The doctors don't usually want you to know. And if whoever's putting something in the chat can write an AB, just simply write an AB for Bernadine. I'm hosting and I can't get to the chat right now. So there are 4 blood types. There's either an A, a B, an O, or an AB. So your blood type is a powerful genetic footprint that identifies you as surely as your DNA. So the blood types explained, the first blood type they're listing here is an A. It stands for agrarian. They are nature's vegetarians, thriving on farming and cooperative living with inventive, adaptive, and community-focused traits. Then there's a B. It stands for balance, and it's adapted to harsh climates and diverse populations, harmonizing the mind's tensions with the immune system's demands. Then there's an O blood type. It stands for old blood. It's the oldest blood type known to man. It evolved as they evolved as hunters and gatherers with strong survival instincts and a fierce immune system. And then there's AB. It stands for modern. It's the rarest of the blood types, emerging from the union of the type A and type B, embodying complexity and adaptability. So your blood type is a key to your body's entire immune system. It controls the influence of viruses, bacteria, infections, chemicals, stress, and the entire assortment of invaders and conditions that might compromise your immune system. So your blood type is the key to unlocking your body's nutritional blueprint. If you take a look at the first image, it looks like there's things going on where your digestive system is working and functioning properly. And you look at the middle, it's just a blood type symbol. And then you look at the image on the right and you see this person who is struggling with elimination. I'll put it that way, to put it mildly, struggling with elimination, and its body is fighting itself. So your blood type is the single most important determinant of how your body interacts with the foods you eat. And these foods will cause inflammation, it will cause digestive issues and problems, and or weight gain. So you don't want to be a walking porta potty. We can show you how not to eat against your blood type. So when we eat foods containing protein lectins that are incompatible with our blood antigen, the lectins target our organs and our bodily systems and begin to agglutinate or clump in the areas for disposal. And your body doesn't know what to do with things that it doesn't know what to do with. So it causes, the pudge, it causes, the belly. So we create highly carcinogenic substance in our body when we regularly, and that's the key word here, regularly consume foods that are high in lectins and animal protein. So our immune system is so well designed by God. It is designed to protect us from lectins. So 95% of these lectins are sloughed off by the body, whereas 5% are filtered into the bloodstream where they react and destroy red and white blood cells. So the consequences of eating against your blood type is agglutination, or a clumping of bacteria or red blood cells when held together by antibodies or agglutinins. So you want to learn your blood type. By learning your blood type, you can break the generational cycle. People say, oh, my mama had it or my daddy had it. Does not matter. It depends on what you put in your mouth based on your blood type. And the power is in your hands. So you know that if you go to the hospital and they give you the wrong blood for surgery or having a baby, or if you ever need surgery, it could kill you by giving you the wrong blood. And if you're eating the wrong foods, it could be slowly killing you and you just don't know it. So here's a simple avoid list. If you're an A blood type, A blood types need to avoid tomatoes. They need to avoid banana and chops or meat. They need to avoid potatoes and shellfish, this shrimp. If you're a B blood type, don't shoot the messenger. That chicken is no good. You need to avoid chicken, avocado, black beans, shrimp, and crab, shellfish. So if you're an O blood type, you need to avoid catfish. You need to avoid avocado and oranges and white wine, and it looks like cashews. And if you're an AB like me, that chicken is toxic, causes inflammation. Banana, toxic, causes inflammation. Black bean, avocado, and shrimp. But back in 1996, there was a book released called The Four Blood Types, Four Diets, Eat Right for Your Type. So eat right for your type, whatever your blood type is, to eat right according to it. And you can reverse disease or dis-ease in your body. So why am I just learning this? Why am I just learning that foods impact my blood cells and my blood type? Why? If it isn't taught in medical school or created by Big Pharma, it isn't promoted in the United States. If you can just mute yourself out, that'll give us a nice, clean presentation. I'd really appreciate that. So big business equals profits over people. So cigarettes, no good for us. Trans fats, no good for us. 5G cell phones, the GMOs, and the biggest farce, milk does a body good. That was a big campaign that was telling us to drink milk when we are the only species on the planet that drinks milk from another species. Causes inflammation in our body, folks. So what countries did adhere to the blood type philosophy? This was back in 1996. Japan was the first society to adapt the Eat Right for Your Type. Whereas we here in the United States, not so much. We were like, oh, that doesn't concern us, or it's not about us. But it truly, truly is. When you take a look at the life expectancy for the country that did do this adherence to the blood type eating, their age or life expectancy is 84.6 years in Japan. So for Japanese, 84.6. They rank first in life expectancy in the world. Whereas the United States, we rank 50th. 50th. That, and we are, this big nation that's in front of the curve, not this life expectancy curve, and that's disturbing. So our life expectancy is only 76 years old, and for African Americans like myself, it's only 71.8. Incredible. So by following the blood type diet, there's anecdotal evidence that shows that millions of people report positive improvements by adhering to these blood type practices. You can protect yourself from common viruses and infections and take a stand against life-threatening diseases. You can achieve your ideal weight and slow the aging process and cleanse your body of toxins and unhealthy fats. There are dangerous levels of oxidation, and this is number 2. So if you're taking notes, the first is number 1, learning your blood type. Number 2 is these dangerous levels of oxidation. Look at the bananas. They're getting super, super ripe. And then look at what these rusty bolts are looking like. But this is what happens inside of our body. Research has finally identified one of the most important contributors to heart disease, to wrinkles, to cancer, to arthritis, and many other problems associated with getting older. Nobody wants that. So what we do is we load up on antioxidants. Take a quick screenshot of this so you know some of the things that are great for you, because fruits and vegetables are loaded with plant-based compounds called phytonutrients, which also have antioxidant abilities. Some phytonutrients have shown to dissolve cancer, to disable cancer causing substances as well. So these things like the blueberries and the banana, if it's good for your blood type, and walnuts and oranges and dark chocolate even, and broccoli. So you want to make sure that you know what is going to load up your body with these great antioxidants. The number 3 is omega-3 deficiency. So you want to load up on the omegas that's good for you, and that's this omega-3. So the deficiencies cause cardiovascular health. It increases the risk for heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure. It also has cognitive decline if you're not getting your omega-3s. So it increases the risk for depression, anxiety, Alzheimer's, and dementia. It also, number 3, is chronic inflammation. It accelerates the progression of disease, arthritis, cancer, and autoimmune diseases. Number 4, it has metabolic health warnings because it contributes to weight gain, obesity, metabolic syndrome. It contributes to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which can progress from liver sclerosis to liver cancer. We just ask that if you're coming on board, just to mute yourself down so we can have a nice clean call. Greatly appreciate it. Number 5, immune function. Weakens immune function, making the body more susceptible to infections. And then bone health. It increases the risk of osteoporosis, leading to fractures and higher risk of complications, especially in older adults. Number 4 is your gut health. Did you know that 70% of our immune system or 70% of our health is in our gut or the microbiome? So number 4 is an unhealthy gut. Gut issues arise when diet includes improper food choices. If you think about improper food choices, every time you put something in your mouth, you'll be doing yourself a service. So lack of sufficient fiber and probiotics and prebiotics. So the signs of gut issues lead to digestive issues, weakened immune system, malabsorption of nutrients, nutritional deficiencies, inflammation, skin problems, mental health challenges, weight management, hormonal imbalances, and autoimmune conditions. And the 5th reason is a parasite invasion. So when you have you get chronic infections and inflammation in your body. So that leads to heart disease, diabetes, chronic fatigue, autoimmune disorders. It also leads to the presence of in autopsies, in the presence of autopsies, they're seeing parasites invading our organs, our brain, our liver, our lungs. And in mental health, parasites in the brain cause depression, anxiety, and even schizophrenia. So those are the 5 things that are wrong. So what's the solution? Everything is not doom and gloom. Here at Akana, I absolutely love this amazing company. We have established and set up 5 steps to generational health. Now, we told you 5 things that you must know, and now we're going to show you 5 things to show you how to reverse and fix those things. And this is a disclaimer. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. The information provided herein is for informational purposes only and not intended to substitute for advice from your physician or healthcare professional. How are you? Please mute yourself down so we can have a nice clean call. Thank you. And if you're pregnant or nursing, taking medication, or have medical conditions, please consult your healthcare provider before using any nutritional supplements. Individual results may vary. We're going to hear some testimonies today, but we want you to first know your blood type. Your blood type is a more reliable measure of your identity than race, culture, or geography. So if you're taking notes, these are the 5 things we want you to know. It's a genetic blueprint for who you are and a guide to how you can live life most healthfully. That's 1. Number 2, learn what's best for you. Learn the foods that heal one can cause harm to another. So one person's food is another person's poison. So your blood type, your food, your health, your legacy, all super important. And Minister Ernestine Davis, if you look at this sister, you would not know that she is 64 years of age. Amazing. I'm going to talk a little bit more about her in a moment, but we wish her a very happy birthday with this year. She just turned 64 years old. So happy birthday, Minister Ernestine. Number 3, you want to purchase the kit that works best for you based on your goals. And in number 1, it starts with the blood type starter kit. This includes a mild detox to support the liver and GI system, and it's designed to help kickstart your journey to generational health. What comes in this kit, number 1, is a blood type test kit. So if you don't know your blood type, you'll need kit number 1. If you know your blood type, you will need kit number 2, because what kit number 1 contains is a blood type test. It contains your bitters detox tea. It contains a meal plan. It contains a sample of our meal replacement shake we call Fuel, because that's what it does. It fuels your body with such great nutrients, and it tastes absolutely delicious. And individual digital blood type download, so you know the foods that are on your yes list. So kit 1 is for people who need to know their blood type, and kit 2 is for people who do not know their blood type. And first, you want to detoxify the blood cells, because that stuff that starts circulating around in your blood cells circulates your body 9 times a minute. So when you get that stuff in your cells that doesn't know how to get out of your body and starts expanding your waistline and your thighs and your hips and your underarms, all that stuff, you want to get that out of you. And here's how it works when you do these bitters detox. You drink this bitters tea, and it boosts your digestion and stimulates the production of digestive enzymes and bile and stomach acids, which are essential for your elimination. You regulate your appetite and reduce cravings for unhealthy foods like those sugars and sweets. It supports your liver detoxification by filtering out the toxins for the blood, and it eliminates fat-soluble toxins through the digestive system. It alkalizes the body and reduces inflammation, and improves the gut or the microbiome by promoting the growth of beneficial bacteria and inhibiting the harmful bacteria. And the targets 5 key problems. This is what this fuel is. We have the world's first fuel, and it's so good. I'm not usually a chocolate eater, but let me tell you folks, this chocolate fuel is absolutely magnificent. I mix it with ice and water, and you can throw in banana, you can throw in strawberries or blueberries, whatever your berry choice is, but I throw those in there, and it targets 5 key problems. It's an antioxidant protection. It helps you with your omega-3 fatty acids, and you know we need those. It gives you gut health with your prebiotic, probiotics, and fiber. It eliminates those pesky parasites, and it is a blood type supporter. So you want to get this fuel in your system, and you also want to mute your line because we can hear you. So mute your phone, give us a nice clean call. So this fuel is what you need in your life, and it comes now in vanilla starting in January, and I am getting the vanilla and the chocolate on auto ship. The second thing is the flat belly starter. So the first is the bitters. That's a 4-day detox. That's a 4-day cleanse. And then the second is the flat belly 7-day starter. And this package provides a quick and powerful refresh, and it's designed to jumpstart your journey to health. This nutrient-packed program helps cleanse the digestive system, boost that energy, and helps you shed up to 10 pounds, leaving you feeling lighter and revitalized. It's the perfect option for those seeking a short-term commitment with transformative results. And speaking of results, I am proud to say that this is my aunt, and Vanessa, and she did our 7-day bitters, our 7-day flat belly challenge. She lost 10 pounds in 7 days. She was having digestive issues, as you can see from that picture on the left-hand side, but she did our detox, and now we didn't even know she had a cute little butt. I was like, look at you, looking all cute, got a belt that we can now see. She couldn't even wear a belt before, and now she wears a belt and has a whole bunch of room in it. So what do you get in this 7-day? You get a liquid colonic plus body cleanse. You get an eliminator that removes those mucus and parasites. You get the regenerator, which is a superfood. It's a restorer of the body, and it's got fiber and pre and probiotics. And you also get this digital download, so you know what foods to eat and what foods not to eat. And then if you need a 21-day, if you have a little bit more to lose, you have more challenges, the 21-day cleanse is a complete system reset that, you know, it faces a more intensive health. For those facing a more intensive health challenge or seek a deeper transformation, this program helps detoxify your body and restore balance and promote significant weight loss from 8 to 25 pounds. But as you see, we're being conservative because this brother Billy dropped 30 pounds in just 21 days. And it builds up the foundation for long-lasting health. And going back to my aunt, She used to have a procedure done twice a year that she no longer has to have happen. I don't know if she's on the line this morning, but she said she was going to start coming back on to just talk about not having to go back and have these procedures since doing that refresh that she did. So in this package, this 21-day reset, you get our newest product. It says coming soon because it's not even on the market yet. And this product is only available to those who purchase the 21-day. You've heard of something, what's it called? Ozempic and all these other things. Well, Akana is introducing hemp Govi. I am so excited for this product. We've already purchased our 21 days so we can get this hemp Govi when it comes out sometime this month. So it's due to arrive sometime in January. So you want to be on that list. So get this 21-day reset and get this hemp Govi. It is for after the 21-day detox. You can manage that success that you have with this hemp Govi. I'm like, no shots, no sticking myself, nothing of that. I'm ready for it. This again is Minister Ernestine Davis, and this was when she was 63 years old just last year or just a few days ago. She turned 63 and she entered into a bodybuilding contest looking fabulous. And this is her quote. She says, switching to foods tailored to my blood type helped me lose belly fat, improve my digestion, and achieve 4th place in a bikini contest. Y'all, a bikini contest at age 63 years young. Go ahead, Minister Ernestine. And she just celebrated her 64th birthday yesterday. So everybody just wish Minister Ernestine a happy birthday because I know she's celebrating because this is her birthday weekend. So happy birthday, and you look fabulous. And we have others that are ageless. Look at this, 63 years old, 50 years old, Dr. Yakima Palmer. I mean, this is a biological age reversal detox. So this 21-day is a game changer, is a life changer, a life saver. We have other people who have their own testimony. This is Tanisha's. She lost 15 pounds in 21 days, and you can see the difference in her waistline. You can see that she's not this way and pudge. She's now got a little curve going on and looking fabulous. And then we have day 1 to day 21. We all know somebody who has a stomach that hangs over, and just knowing eating right for your type and detoxifying your body can give you the same kind of great results. These are 21-day results from 6 people. I say, you know, pictures don't lie. These aren't Photoshop. These are people that we actually know. Speaking of knowing, you've got Minister Mooney down at the bottom right-hand corner. He said he lost a set of twins. He lost 20 pounds, y'all, in 21 days. You can just see the results for yourself. And we'd love for you to come experience them for yourself. My personal testimony lost 20 pounds in 21 days. This is Yvette Jones, 100-day results. She wrote a book about her journey. She was so excited about what's going on in her world. She wrote my guide to your 100-day journey to better health. So she's showing you how to do it in her book. We also have an awesome coaching class. We have a community class that's every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. So check your time zone, but it's 7 p.m. Central Time, a community of us who jump on and hear about questions and answers about this 21-day detox, the 7-day detox, the 4-day bitters challenge. So jump on, get with whoever invited you and get that link for getting on and getting this great information. It's actually the same link. So just jump on when you jump on this detox. So again, this hemp Govi, game changer, packed with powerful plant-based ingredients. Hemp Govi works synergistically to target key areas for weight management while promoting overall wellness. You burn belly fat naturally. It activates the body's fat-burning potential with hemp-derived compounds and complementary botanicals that support Thermogenesis. So that means it's heating up the stuff inside to burn it out, to get rid of it off of your body. It boosts your metabolism. Anybody feel sluggish, feel tired, want to get some energy? This boosts your metabolism, enhances your energy. It's just there's so much good stuff coming, but it's available January 2025. I'm not going to go through and read all of this. Just know that hemp Gobi, the game changer, is going to help you with everything that you need for your body and your wellness. So cannabis and the blood type diet. Cannabis reduces inflammation. I didn't know that. I just heard CBD and said no to the C, the B, and the D because I don't smoke, don't get high, and I'm never going to jail. But cannabis or CBD, cannabidiol, reduces inflammation. It manages stress and it improves digestion. So if you're an A blood type, cannabis can help. It lowers stomach acid. A's would have higher stresses and they're susceptible to heart disease. If you're a B blood type, you're susceptible to autoimmune conditions, nervous system disorders. If you're an O blood type, you have the higher risk of inflammatory conditions such as arthritis and over acidity. Although you have those higher enzymes in your body that have higher stomach acids, but you will still have these problems. So if you're an AB like me, you're sensitive, you have digestive and immune stresses. So you definitely want to see how cannabis and the blood type diet can relate and help you. So by leveraging the properties in CBD and cannabis alongside the blood type diet, individuals may achieve a more balanced, harmonious approach to wellness tailored to their unique biological predispositions. So you definitely want to know your blood type. So the endocannabinoid system, or the ECS, I didn't know what this big word was. I was like, they're throwing around too much stuff. I can't understand it. But if you just remember ECS, I'll tell you what it's comprised of. It is comprised of your liver, your kidneys, your lungs, your bowels, your digestive tract, your skin, your teeth. And cannabis has a holistic solution to help all of these organs. And unlike pharmaceuticals that often target a single system, cannabinoids interact with the ECS, so with all of these systems, to provide a systematic benefit or a systemic benefit, offering a more natural approach to health and wellness. It brings the body back into balance or creates homeostasis in the body. So what is this CBD? CBD is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp, and out of the more than 85 different cannabinoids, it's the second most common, next to delta-9 tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC as we know it. And unlike THC, CBD is non-psychotropic, what that means is CBD is non-psychotropic. It does not create a high. That's the difference between the CBD and THC. So THCA, you want to learn about this because THCA is a compound that naturally occurs in industrial hemp. And out of the more than 100 different cannabinoids, THCA is non-psychotropic. It's a precursor to THC. So found in raw cannabis, but when heated, however, through smoking, vaping, or cooking, THCA converts to THC and the psychoactive compound kicks in. So it's time for elevation. We have over 70 products on our line, and I want to share with you what some of these products are. We formulate our proprietary blends of herbs and botanicals to elevate your well-being. So what you're seeing online, we have the tinctures, and the tinctures are under the tongue, and you get this anti-inflammatory that is good for sleep, sex, inflammation. It's just great for your inner body, and CBD provides all those amazing health benefits that I just shared with you. Then we have a topical rub, and that is called Extreme Pain Relief. And that is a topical rub. And if people who are randomly drug screened. You don't have to worry about it because our topical goes on the top of your skin. It does not break the blood-brain barrier. We have firefighters that use this topical, and they're randomly drug screened as well, and they don't have any problems. And then we have our gummies. We have so many different amazing products. So get with the person who invited you on, get their website just to see what is available. So this raw cannabis, or THCA, as most people turn to raw plant-based diets, this THCA fits into the concept of consuming raw cannabis for therapeutic purposes, such as juicing, cannabis leaves, or flowers. So raw THCA offers health benefits without the high or impairing cognitive function. So the particularly strong benefits of these conditions, using this THCA can help with arthritis, with autoimmune diseases, with anti-inflammatory, with neuroprotective, with multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's, Alzheimer, chronic pain, and cancer. So RSO, what is RSO? So RSO is good for pain, anxiety, sleep, Parkinson's, anti-inflammatory, stimulates the appetite, it's neurological and antioxidant protection. So RSO, or Rick Simpson oil, we have our own version of this. The cannabis extract formulated to create, or was created by a Canadian medical marijuana activist who advocated its use for health benefits, and those are the ones that I just listed. So this RSO is made using the whole cannabis plant, which allows for it to contain a wide range of cannabinoids, including THC, CBD, and terpenes. So Akana formulates our own RSO oil using the standard formula and derives phenomenal results. I don't know if we have anyone on the line who, if Ma Mitchell is on, if you can unmute and just share your RSO testimony. I don't know if you are. Ma Mitchell.
No, that's James' iPhone.
Oh, James.
I mean, his note taker. He's not on.
Oh, okay. Very good. Thank you so much, Margaret. Have you tried the RSO?
No, ma'am, not in my wheelhouse.
I have tried it. Can you hear me?
I can. Welcome.
Thank you. Let me see if I can share. I don't like necessarily being on my phone, so I don't know if you can see and hear me as well.
Well, we can hear you fine. That's great.
Okay. I have tried it, and I did not care for the experience.
Okay.
I didn't like the feeling that I had, but I tell you one thing, I do believe an excellent product, but what I do believe also in doing is not wasting anything. So because of its power and impact, of course, I'm always liking to mix. Everybody calls me sometimes a mixologist. Dinah, you're always mixing stuff together. So what I did with it, I put a little bit in a jar of the pain cream that was nearly gone and mixed it all in, because the experience that I had with the RSO in my head, I didn't want to have that again. So I wanted to get it as far from my head as I could. So with the pain cream that I mixed the RSO in, I put it on my ankle, which had been sprained some time ago. And anyone who's familiar with a sprain or a break, there's someone called Arthur, and they're one of those righteous brothers that set in. Well, I use that, and I can tell whenever the barometric pressure is so strong. So I put that RSO mixed in with my pain cream, which is already wonderful and of good use, and it was magical. So,
nice.
Yes. So
got rid of that pain for you.
It did. RSO for me just gave me too much creativity. It was just too much for me.
Look, that's a nice way to put it. Thank you very much for clearing that up.
Yeah, it was just too much creativity. I actually made snow scenes and did all things like that. And I like being creative on my own, not so much with the help of another aid.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for sharing, Lady Diana. We love
Thank,
you, girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it.
thank you. And look, this is not to discount the RSO because I'm sure some other people it would have a different effect. Everybody is different. So
Correct.
there you are.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you for
Thank you for
sharing.
allowing me to share.
Absolutely. Take care. And number 4, we're going to get back on, and the transformation of your diet dramatically improves your health. This is the 4th thing that we can do. So we have charts, and I love these charts because when you actually purchase this chart, instead of just getting the digital download, you get to know the foods to avoid as well as the foods that are good for you. And the foods to avoid is really an important list to have. So get back with the person who invited you and get that list because you want to know what to avoid. So we'll give you a breakfast plan, a lunch plan, and a dinner plan. And number 5, you want to break the cycle of generational illness. You don't have to have what your parents had. You don't have to have the same diet that they had. So number 5, you want to share the gift of generational health. It inspires others to create generational health in their own story, and it supports your family's unique health journey. So it starts with not starts with, but this is one of the things that you will get. There is a comprehensive health test, which includes the blood type diagnostic kit and digital download. This is $1,000 value. And I know it's $1,000 value because I paid $850 for a bioscan and $850 for my husband's bioscan, which told us about our heart, our liver, and our kidneys. But this gives you so much more. You get this omega-3 panel to know what's happening, to know which omegas you need. You get a gut check, so we'll let you know how your digestive system is doing. We'll also let you know about your vitamins and minerals, whether you're deficient in any of those things. And then your heart, your liver, and your kidneys. There are 42 areas that this test measures. It's $1,000 value. And you can get it for the special price from Akana for $189. Simply amazing. So when you enroll in one of our auto ships, you can add the comprehensive test for just a $50 upgrade. So I paid $850 for this, but you can get it for $50. Okay, so if it's sold separately, if you're just getting the bioscan, it's $100 if sold separately, but the value is definitely $1,000. So again, there are over 70 products. We have a new plant-based coffee. So if you if you love coffee, this is an amazing coffee to drink. I just got my coffee and I love it. Absolutely delicious. Ordered it from my mother's friend, and that was his Christmas gift. So we also have amazing essential oils, and it's, they compact, oxidative stress. And we have the extreme pain relief that Diana just told us about, and that she adds some of the RSO into it. It works tremendously, and then it just is elevated when you add that RSO. We have hair premium. This is Akana hair, y'all. This is the result of my using our tincture. Keep it with me. Keep it right here at the desk. Some of our incredible products, but it's what do you call it? A shampoo, a detangler, leave-in conditioner, just all kinds of stuff to give you a great full head of hair and, bring back your edges or balding spots. If those follicles aren't dead, then we can revive them with our hair premium. And then culinary, if you are a cook and you like to spice up your things, I love garlic and I love heat. So we have a garlic fire online that is simply that. If I'm cooking, I even put it on boiled eggs, just delicious. Just sprinkle some on. You don't want to heat it over 350 degrees or cook it over 350. But when you have something plated and just sprinkle it on, you can sprinkle to taste absolutely fabulous. So, blood type testimonials. What legacy will you create and pass on to future generations? One person's food is another person's poison. So food that heals one can really harm another. What's your blood type? What's your blood type testimonial? Because I know I loved oranges, avocado, and banana until I learned that they were all toxic for my blood type. From the time I learned that, I stopped eating those things and really was able to reverse high blood pressure, able to reverse a lot of the waste, lost a lot of waste out of my body, and inflammation came out of my body. So it's really, really incredible. So our goal is to create blue zones, and it starts with you. It starts with you, it starts with your family, your community. And blue zone communities are simply places where people are eating far less animal meat and living longer than average lives. There's only one blue zone in the United States of America. That's in Loma Linda, California. But the other blue zones are in Costa Rica and Italy and Greece and Singapore. And of course, Japan was the first to adhere to, eating according to your blood type and having these blue zones. So why is this market so hot? Regulatory momentum and explosive growth. So if you're wanting to know about the business of, due to the accessibility and legal status, the global cannabis market is expected to grow from $28 billion in 2021, when I started this business, to over 197 billion in 2028. That's huge exponential growth. While federal legalization of marijuana remains uncertain, the current patchwork of laws creates an opening for products derived from hemp, like CBD and THCA. And this window of opportunity allows companies to operate and grow with fewer barriers, like Akana. And our goal is to help 1.5%. So help 1.5% of the United States. So of all the people in the United States, if we help just 1.5% of them learn their blood type, that's 5 million people. So 5 million people aren't going to tell you yes. But if just a fraction of them tell you yes, and at $50, that equals 250 million in sales. I put myself on auto ship for that fuel that I talked to you about. So I'm one of those 50. I'm one of those people at $50 a month because I believe in our products. I believe they work, and I know they're working for our health and for our good. So 80% of the people will reject you. Even if 80% reject you, we will still impact 1 million people. So we want everybody under the sound of my voice, whether you're listening now live or whether you share this recording with someone, we want you to know and tell everybody, learn your blood type. Do you know your blood type? That's the question. So if you are the first to, the first 100,000 to 150,000 involved in a business, you'll be earning up to 80% of the wealth of this company. So we are still in this formulating stage. Do you see down there, formulating, pioneering? We have not hit momentum status yet. But when we do, you'll want to be there and be a part of this amazing trajectory to generational health. Because I say you give enough people what they want, which is better health, feeling better, more energy, you automatically get what you want. So you start with yourself and then help others. So Harvard Business School says you select a company that's at least 18 months old. 90% of companies fail in their first 18 months. I'm happy to say that Akana is looking forward to our 6th birthday in just a few months. So according to Harvard Business School, if a company has less than 500,000 people, it's a great opportunity. If less than 100,000 people, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the opportunity of a lifetime with Akana. So we've gotten to the point in the presentation where we know there are 3 types of people who usually join us. The first person just got, a text from somebody or a message that said, come join us, come jump on. And they're going to be a customer because they've seen or heard something here today that they're going to jump on your website and they're going to be a customer and order one product, something from your website. Person number 2 says, oh, like what I see, might want to host a party, might want to get some folks together and share this information with some people. Or person number 3 is somebody who says, I love what I see. I'm all in. I want to help people. I want to help myself. I want to share with other people. And then person number 3 is like me. I got involved with Akana and wanted to just share this gift of generational health, wealth, freedom, and legacy. And now I'm here sharing it with everybody 3 years later, and still so happy to be on this journey. So grateful to God for Akana, which means in the hands of God. That concludes my presentation, and I hope you've heard something today that tickled something in you that is going to give you the motivation to help yourself and help the world. I'm going to stop sharing. Thank you for coming out today, and I'm going to stop recording. Let's see, where's my recording?